True. But you know, all of a person's probably happy with the fact that hey, them can finally watch thing and half a thing, but say them have to physically there, you know.
Are you run?
You know what
run
I mean? Or even
cover?
look out. So I'm sure there's a lot of persons that will attend thing for the first time ever. So yeah.
So looking forward to that to see, you know, what that brings. Now, also in the dish, right? So Beanie Man and his partner, Crystal Tomlinson, they have shut down social media rumors claiming that the two have severed ties. Now, both Beanie Man and Crystal shared the same black and white pic on their Instagram pages, which shows the couple looking regal while locking lips. They both used the black heart emoji to caption the pic, which has since quelled the rumor. So that was, to me, a very clever way to just answer your critics who are saying, Lord, them split up and whatever. Nobody don't tell them anything. But, you know, people tend to view your Instagram page and then formulate an opinion to say, boy, me no see Maki post this today, no, so that means X or Y or Z. So it was a real clever way for Crystal and Beanie Man for just shut up people, just post them photo a kiss and thing.
And peeps, I mean, for the people them out, they were really locked in right now. I mean, you can't really look on somebody's social media page for really. I mean, some persons post everything or 95% of everything, but the reality is that, I mean, you know, you can't just look on a person page and just know them life and know who and them good. Well, some persons actually put themselves in a position where you can, but I mean, just got through. I mean, whether or not, I mean, if them everybody have them issues. So suppose there's a phase, or suppose Beanie just wants some time for the Beanie and deal with the mother situation and all these things. You can't too pre the thing, you know what I mean?
Or not too good.
Yeah, man.
Tappy.
No, man. When you spend too much time, man, I invest in other people's time.
Well, as we speak about time, not that he's doing any time at the moment, but he's currently behind bars for the weekend. So we're just going to segue into Laden.
And that, time of course, to, not to shine.
Right. He's not shining right now. I mean, he is currently expected to go before the court on Monday, where he'll answer to charges for illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. And he was arrested on Wednesday, will be spending the weekend behind bars. And when I read the reports from the police, it just seemed like, okay, oh wow, what is going on? Police chase and bag being thrown through window and that kind of thing. But let's see what happens on Monday. For persons who don't know, reports are that on October 28th, Laden along with two occupants in a black Mercedes-Benz were ordered to stop in Cheapside, St. Elizabeth, but defied the order and took off. Police gave chase, and during the chase, they allegedly noticed that a bag was tossed out of the window through a sunroof, and police eventually caught up with the car and took the suspects back to the site where the bag was thrown out. And then, following a search of the area, they said that they found a high point 9mm pistol. The suspects, including a 16-year-old teen, was arrested and charges laid, and it is said that Laden was allegedly driving. Wow. So keep it locked to the 107s. Monday we'll make you know what going.
Definitely. Not good news there.
No.
All right, so moving on to a more brighter news for Popcorn. Of course, he continues to make big moves. His track Twist and Turn is now on Billboard R&B Hip Hop Airplay chart. It is understood that the song which features Drake and of course Party Next Door, is now at number 50 on the chart. The song is also number 32 on Billboard's Rhythmic Song chart. So Twist and Turn is one of the 19 tracks of Popcorn's Fixed Tape album, which was released in August. So pretty good. Also, he's doing well with Maroon 5 remix of Nobody's Love. So I mean, there's a lot of different things. Also, you know, with rapper Prime, he's linked up with them with Wiz Khalifa, French Montana, and you know, Davido, and you know, so much things happening. So big up to Poppy. Yeah,
it's always a good look. Big up yourself, Popcorn.
And big up to OVO too.
Yeah.
Because you know, we see some things where some things are going, you know.
All right, so on the note of big ups, we're just jumping right into our big ups this week. Week after week, we have our big ups, we have our burnout. Life itself is a balance, so we create a balance on the platform. We're going to kick off with Pop. Pop, what's your big up this week?
You know, I definitely want to big up all them females that did in my DM and say they miss me.
Yes, Pop, look here. Do not, Pop. It's too early, Pop.
So, me just have to pick them up. Yeah, and big up Miami Fitness. Them always locking, you know. So
Pop, yeah. Big up Miami Fitness.
big up the barber shop there down. Them always a customer when go barber. Cause I don't remember the name.
I still not remember the name.
No, man, you have to remember the
Yeah,
name,
but
man.
big up the barber them in there, you know.
In the way.
Yeah,
The
which one of
barber
them?
shop there.
Yeah.
Barber shop there.
Across from where the pharmacy name, Great House Pharmacy upstairs.
Watch I know,
there, so.
bag of free promotion.
Yeah, so
Let me
big
just help you with the name of the
Sure,
people,
man.
them barber shop.
Yeah,
Pop,
tell me the name.
it's what I say like, yo,
Sure,
Papa,
no,
what
Pop.
take you, Pop?
Pop, right now.
These Beauty Bar.
Yes. these
7
beauty
Docklands
bars.
Drive,
So big up Tommy and Richie.
Akishima get the discount when she reach, you know.
Yeah.
You feel me? Cause help me, I help you,
man,
no
you know,
my
yeah, you know what I mean? That never work.
So only the barbers them yeah big up. So I'm to the females them
big
in
up
the
the
shop.
hairdresser them to our Shanice.
Yeah.
Big her up.
So I'm to the nail tech.
And big up the nail tech them too.
So me
She say, you
yeah.
want some freeness, you know.
She my work feet, man. You know what I mean?
I help you.
Yeah,
Just
man.
a big up the girl them in the DM. I'm to the girl them in the shop where you see at the physical.
Yeah, big up the girl. These beauty salon. Big up all of the females them in there. So.
Yeah, man. Big
Now
them
we
up
have
every
fixed
time.
things.
Big them up every time.
All right,
Yeah,
you
big
know,
up Kish.
for me, I big up. I just want to big up the teachers who are still going through it with the online classes. I'm sure right now it's a lot of preparation. They have to be doing more to ensure that their children, their students are learning and grasping the material. And I'm sure that they're coming up with innovative ways to disseminate the information. So I want to use the platform to big up all the great teachers across Jamaica and around the world who during this online learning are going over and beyond for their students. If you're one of them teacher there, big up yourself.
Big up yourself.
If you not do it, you know say big up on yours, right?
Give it to somebody else.
Yeah. So
You
that's my
understand?
big up. What's your big up, Mac?
All right, my big up for this week. I want big up Ding Dong, you know. Yeah, man. Ding Dong has been very supportive. I mean, in terms of, you know, to the children and a lot of different things in Nannyville. But in particular, I mean, this week, he gave away some tablets, and he also reached out to his brand ambassador. He's the brand ambassador for Grace, so he reached out to Grace, and Grace, you know, also doubled the amount of tablets that he had. So, you know, one big up to Ding Dong for really taking time out to say, hey, you know, say I'm my community and I know me can play a part and me I go play my part. You know what I mean? There's always more that can be given, but nevertheless, his support was great, and with Grace coming
It's a
on,
good look,
man.
yeah.
Big up to Ding Dong.
And final big up to Karen Francis from IRIE, and also big up to Damien, the Great Pond taxi driver, and big up the crew at Jabby Bar in a Great Pond right now we're locking.
Yes, so me talk about big up the Steer Town crew to locked in, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Steer
Big up
Town,
Great Pond
yeah.
peeps. Timar Francis, big up yourself.
And Leon Brown, remember your birthday and enjoy it there, yeah.
Yeah. See
Yeah,
there?
yeah.
So now we're ready for the burnout. Pop roll out. What's your burnout this week?
You know, I don't know if it's really a burnout. It's more like a tip.
A tip. What going on now?
So I just want them some workers, you know, if you just respect your space. You know, even though I'm a public figure, I need like a privacy sometimes, you know.
No, talk to me.
What go on, Pop? What go on?
What
Talk to me.
exactly
you know, I got
happened?
vacation settings and
Yeah.
hotel
Yeah.
settings, but I couldn't get to enjoy
Paparazzi?
myself in peace. Every minute a worker come to you because them know you.
Yeah.
But them all overstay them time with them talk.
Yeah, you know.
Yo, Pop, you know,
Pop, you know,
hype
say-
juice. You know?
I wonder if you overdo it, you know. I wonder if you overdo it, you know.
So what you say?
You
You
know, when
get
you
all,
got vacation settings, Mark,
Yeah.
you and your
Yeah,
female
yeah.
counterpart.
True.
you know, and you know, you just want to enjoy the moment.
Relax, yeah, and bowl of
yeah,
vibe.
yeah.
You know, more, you know, you have a entertainer, you rate and thing, but
Yeah.
when you see them just, they can't get a yell and just move on, but they'll work for long talking and them something there.
Say
All right.
everywhere you go,
I
them
know the
dip on
place
pop,
see.
pop, pop.
Yeah.
Well, I know, me I go see if it really get worse. No, you know. You may use the tester to know if it
Yeah,
get worse.
test it, Mark.
So you did get a CD.
You know about it, man. Every bartender, I said them are artists.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Wait and
Big
see.
up all of the bartenders that we say,
Yeah.
because you have some good artists, you know, we have
Yeah.
bartenders, and you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
big them up, boy. You know, you have some of them, but boy, better we just go and work with the drinks, you know.
Yeah, there are time and place
Yeah,
yeah,
man.
still.
Yeah, man.
True.
So,
Mm.
a little
Facts.
space, me need it sometimes.
Yeah, especially when I know you alone apart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
For
True.
me alone, it alright. But
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, you just make a selection from the games and touch out.
Yeah. Me just try and enjoy it.
Pop, now hear what me say now?
Could you repeat that?
The style me and style your Pop. Scoop me and scoop you, you know. So you make a selection from your DMs, yeah?
Okay. It wasn't the DMs one, you know, the wifey.
Oh.
Yeah.
You. Papa just
Where's the Pop? Exclusive.
Papa tired of himself, be.
Yes,
alright.
Man. Cooler one.
So we're going to keep it moving. Don't want Pop get in a trouble and go home and can't get in and them thing there.
We are big up, Kish.
But it's a burnout. So I want to burn out the road hog them on the road.
Yeah.
Like you have some people really OD, and especially like some bus man and some taxi man, like one of really take time.
Listen.
Really take time. I mean,
burnout.
And then even have the audacity when you bad drive somebody and I move like a hog, then you feel like you have to flash off. I wanna, hey, yo, go up. So burnout.
It's interesting how you said that, because my burnout for this week was really targeted around the truck drivers. Because you have some truck drivers. Now, we all know that Jamaican roads are very narrow in certain places. But you have some truck drivers where, you know, they might carry some mall or black or some heavy duty thing, you know what I mean? But guess what now? Even when them get the space for let through this long line of traffic with them behind them still no one let through them. You understand? You have some good drivers, you know, and them go
and I really did experience that
yeah,
too.
Man, when them go suburb now and them see say one line of traffic behind them, the minute them see like a stretch where there's nobody coming, even them and them are using a signal if they come round. But you have some driver out there where technically them
not
doing business. Them take them time and I go through and say, guess what? All the way I reach is same time. But you see the opportunity where you could have free up the traffic. You could have free up and make people go through and you know what I mean? So me have burn out some driver who stays up on the road where they even want to gain a blind and let through some people, especially them truck driver there.
Yeah, really. Burn out.
Soak.
Alright. So on that note, Radio Land, are you ready?
Internet peeps, are you ready?
Happening right now, throwback style.
We introduce to you Zagga.
Red, green, and gold. Promise I'm not to turn.
Shoot. IRIE FM here. DJ Lollipop, I could begin. Entertain the people here. I mean, so when you go through life, and I mean, never give up on your dream, never stop work hard. Cause guess what? No, you want good, you know if you run. What's the scope? Success who don't know if the road never rough. That's why me never give up, myself you never give up. Say smile when them call you pro. Never give up, myself you never give up. And keep on holding on to your dream. Look hero impossible, it may seem now. I mean, so when you go through life, and I mean, never give up on your dream, never stop work hard. Cause guess what? No, you want good, you know if you run. What's the scope? Success who don't know if the road never rough. That's why me never give up, myself you never give up. Say kill them with that smile when them call you pro. Never give up, myself you never give up. And keep on holding on to your dream. No hero impossible, it may seem now. I mean say yes, so no better never give up on the dream. So watch ya now. Never give up. If it was easy, success wouldn't feel as nice as it does. Say hold the faith and go out for your dream. Time put in, make your dream come true. It's gonna take some time to achieve. I said the sweet of the victory. Never give up, say we a live up. I just if my brother Taros in there, I would have tell you, little one drop. Hey, I make the bassline roll and catch. Hey, outside. Don't play a video over there, a video Lollipop. And that a go on. I me say live it a good way. Hear me I say. I me say watch ya now. The journeys in life they're like the road. Destination is like my goal. I watch the scope as Zagga said I'm shining till I reach my ease up. Yes. You know what go. My name is Zagga once more, you know we here. And we enjoy it. See it? Yeah, nice vibes. Leave it a good way. All of the people who have somewhere going in life, don't stop. Yeah, the journeys in life, you're like the road. Destination is like my goal. Hey, what's the scoop, Wagwan? Said I'm trying till I reach my destination. We flowing like the birds, we flowing like the bees. I say to you it might be hard and in my head it's a vacation. We flowing like the leaves on the breeze. Said are we there yet, because it's been some time. Seen rain, I've seen the sunshine, seen straight and the broken lines. Yes, I'm fine, said I'm fine. Go round steep corners too, roadside where stone might fall on you. Now left out Zagga, so we call on you. So won't you try with me too? Try until I reach my destination. We flowing like the birds, we flowing like the bees. I say to you it might be hard and in my head it's a vacation. We flowing like the leaves on the breeze. A cool and easy, you know. Kawa. We say we sit back, relax and enjoy the ride. Flow with the tides of life. Road might slippery and yes we might a slide. Rastafari my shield and guide. Always keep a spear cause you never know if the road ahead is a go rocky. Have your destination, you're ready for road. How you take control. Stride until I reach, I say the destination, yeah. Me say we flowing like the birds, I say we flowing like the bees. I say to you it might be hard and in my head it's a vacation. We flowing like the leaves. Ease out. Yeah, you know that one is a crowd favorite. All that song of the lollipop. I go talk to the people, I'm saying, you can bounce it low, cause that silence here. You know? Yeah. I mean I say right now in our life, say it, all heap of things we go through daily. And every day we ask yourself, when it a go change? When it a go change? Well in reality still you can't sit down and wait for nothing to change. Cause you can't change the way they say it. Complaining not change things either. You have to get up and go do things to change things. No blame your government, no blame your mother, no blame your father, no blame your family. No blame your friend them when you like you and bad mind you and not support your business. Go somewhere else, go look at the customer. The only way things are going to change are when you change it. But we still ask the question. Lollipop, let's go. Try, you know? I mean I say big up, big laugh. You know the thing go, case, three. See? Can you see that one here? We're going to do it from top again. See it? Yes, man. Whole heap of big up them. You could miss a beat, but we can't stop from big up you them because we have to give them glory when them deserve it. You see it? Well, alright. Last day, yeah. Rich and one in me now stay, yeah, cause yeah, you know what go on? Well, watch me live every day like me last day, yeah. If me rich a man in me say me nah stay, yeah, cause we tired of them pain, yeah. Me say we tired of water in a strainer. See me mother work and me father work too. Still feel like a good life no certain. I just see them board house, the home sweet home lamp and the curtain. But when it all change, I show talk. Got you. Tired of take taxi. One driving a car and something. You know what I mean? Every day we out there do it, you know. You see me? You out them a watch you produce them song and say, you know we have to endorse them song. And I told you there. See it? You see every day? Watch ya, yeah. If me reach a man in me seminar, stay ya. Cause we tired of them gas pain. You tired to carry water in a strainer. Me see me mother work and me father work too. Still feel like a good life no certain. I just see them board house, the home sweet home lamp and the curtain. But when it all change, man want stop take taxi and drive a range. But when it all change, no care how we work, it still remain the same. When it all change, yeah. Every day we see the same thing. When it a go change, you see every day we get up and over get up people want run left poverty. One house, one land man, one property. Me know them tell me money no make you happy. But when man hungry, no tell we no go for it. No one see mama white no floor no more. Tired fi see me father stress out a smoke. I mean no say life and no bed a rose. And no little we have to wear we bread a clothes. When it all change, man want stop take taxi and drive a range. Ease up. Yeah, you know that one there for the youth them. That one there for the youth them too, but it's a different set of youth. Make sure you cue that, see? Now we have to talk to the youth them. You see this get up every day and kill people sitting. It don't make sense, you understand? Right now the objective is some money. Make some money, turn some money. See me? Can't get up and kill people them every day and wait for a few time for dead. It don't make no sense. And see them way up on the flip side of the coin, we understand situations. Where a man in a situation and the meds make it look like say, yo, no other way not there. But there is always a other way. You see me I say? Man, them have to just look into themselves, educate themselves, seize opportunities when it forward, and stop behave like Cruff round here. We know it's a life tough round here, but stop behave like Cruff round here. See it? So you see that one here? More want to listen it. Ready? Can't put on a part. You know what go on? Your clip no feel load if your belly empty. And that me see reach enough bad man plenty. Check him mats. And evidently, you know what me see? Me say you're just a bag of hungry man. We gonna shoot off for some left. Yes. Got you. Right now, if that's where badness is at, Zagga no one bad. Zagga no one bad, no. Your clip no feel load if your belly empty. And that me see reach enough bad man plenty. Check him mats. And evidently, you know what me say? Me say you're just a bag of hungry man with gun. A shoot off for some hungry man with gun. My lad say you do better, you fi do better. Wise up and go get each other. Do it no brother, I just some hungry man with gun. A shoot off for some hungry man with gun. My lad say you do better. You see, I'm telling you something. You can't a bus, gun every day and hungry. When he done give you the pump, he shoulda tell him give you peace a land on a country. Because the only killer where people love is Bunty. Big Matic sit down pan gas belly, mouth full of is. Lessons to learn. Argument. Cause guess what? We nobody want bad. We nobody want bad, no. Your clip no feel load if your belly empty. And that we see reach enough bad man plenty. Check him mats. And evidently we look and we see I just a bag of hungry man with gun. A shoot off for some hungry man with gun. My lad say you do better, you fi do better. Wise up and go get each other. Do it no brother. I just some hungry man with gun. A shoot off for some hungry man with gun. My lad say you do better. Alright, lesson time. Youth, you can't a bus, gun every day and hungry. When he done give you the pump, he shoulda tell him give you peace a land on a country. Because the only killer where people love is Bunty. Big Matic sit down pan gas belly, mouth full of white squall and still have a husky. Some boy we can buy one banana chips, have 1 dozen banana clips. And me see a bag of hungry man with gun. A shoot off for some hungry man with gun. My lad say you do better, you fi do better. Wise up and go get each other. Do it no brother, I just some hungry man with gun. A shoot off for some hungry man with gun. My lad say you do better. You know what go on? Me see bad man, they don't no money, no they fi bury them. Where you did a kill for? Better you did take your gun money and go buy a beaten. Cause if it charter. So Lord, me a tell you say no but that pre-bad mind. And me a tell you no down but that pre-crime. No make no man tell you fi go bust no way through you hungry and want be fed. And me see a bag of hungry man with go. Ease up. Argument. Alright. Lesson is learned. Right now we are going to hold 5.
And was able to come in and give us a live performance. And how we have it in studio, we try to recreate and replicate that live stage show type of feel and vibe. Sometimes we go acoustic with it, and just bring back that energy,
bring back that vibe, you know what I mean? Because more time you see some bad performances and I said John no star, say I wonder if them really can bring the performance upon the stage without the crowd and still come deliver. And we find that a lot of entertainers actually show up and do just that,
because in essence I think what we're experiencing now with like COVID and online virtual performances where people are performing without an audience, we've been doing that a long time, because a lot of the entertainers who have come through WTS, that's what it is. I mean, yes, you come with your entourage and you bring a team and we create that vibe, we bust a blank when it's necessary, and that kind of energy. But in essence, people around the world are listening. People right across Jamaica who are logged on to the 107s are hearing you, and you still have to give them that vibe, give them that feel, let them be a part of your performance without them being in your physical space.
And definitely we want to say kudos to these entertainers who forward and really just deliver some fabulous set, week after week, and make sure say boy, band is on point. Big up all the band members, big up all of the team for make sure them engineer and our engineer, make sure say everything sounding sweet. And guess what happened now? I mean, you'd have think say boy, 5, 10, 15, 20,000 people them up perform for, even though you don't know Radio Land is global, but they're so loving the performance, and I mean you can feel every vibe with it. You can see the passion for the music, and when them hear a key or them hear just an instrument just trump up them the vibe and the groove of things. So yeah man,
and even what this show has bring to light for us is that for entertainers who are coming in, you can tell the entertainers who are unfit, you can tell the entertainers who are fit, and to go on stage, whether or not you're a singer or you're a dancehall DJ, if your health and fitness is in tip-top shape, you'll always do a wicked performance, providing you have the talent, of course. And then you have those who will come in and you see where they're struggling because they're out of breath, or you can see it's a fitness thing. So jogging, eating the right foods, taking care of your body, all those things are vital and necessary, especially when you're a performer and if you want to be an energetic performer.
Absolutely. And of course you have some, I mean, even though the energy, a lot of persons rely heavily on crowd and all these kind of things, but you really have some who them can just bring their own energy when them step in a building. Them just create that whole vibe, that whole energy towards the music and make you feel that way. I mean, them allow the music to speak. And it also go with, I mean, one of the reasons why this is so important is that oftentimes you realize when persons really take time out to learn their craft and master certain things and do them own rehearsals, because this is also like a rehearsal, because I mean every major performance, I mean, you want to have a rehearsal for the persons who believe that they want to get it to perfection, or they want to present a good show in terms of production. Them stay in a little room and everybody jump up then little thing and say, no, we're not gonna play the card right there, or more on the harmonies little louder right there, or whatever the case, just to bring forward. So these things actually assist us in even what we're going through right now, like you said, Kishima, as it relates to virtual performances, where them come a lot of time, and this is basically like a virtual setup for the streamers who are online. And big up to the streamers who were locked in just now. I mean, watching that vibe, I mean, shouting out and I blaze the fire and I show the emojis and all of these things.
Yeah. And big up to Peter Broadbent for keeping social media
big up
connected
to Peter every
that
time.
way, finding innovative ways to re-engage them
during these times, especially. You know what I mean?
So, and as you mentioned, like I would think the WTS platform and stage and IRIE FM, it is a huge platform and perhaps even larger than a lot of stage show performances that you will do because of the global reach and the online connection to it, because a lot of entertainers they have often said to us that following their performance they would have gotten like a lot of bookings.
I was just about to
a
say
lot
that.
of persons now are seeing them, so it's a huge platform. And what I admire is that entertainers, some entertainers, a lot of them, they do take their craft seriously. So when they come in, they have their show plan and they're dealing with it like a proper stage show, because you always have to put your best foot forward and you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So happy that a lot of them seize the moment.
Definitely. And we want to big up all these promoters all over the world who actually, watch platforms like IRIE FM, and of course, just for see what go on. I mean, sometimes I entertain and say, yeah, me are the hottest thing, but it's when him go somewhere and him say, no, so so I think all that, whereas, him watching the platform and him say, yeah, me, say, me really shell it down and me really I go book him and me really want him for some mega festival. So, so the thing go, IRIE FM Global, and you don't know, I mean, we've been doing this, for a very long time, and we continue to do so, and we continue to find innovative ways to bring it forward to you so you can also enjoy it.
Yeah, and big up to our listeners. We really have some loyal listeners who keep it locked to WTS, or WTS listeners or scoopers. They are with us 24/7, every minute, all the time, just locked in, loving the live performances. And sometimes feedback is always necessary. It's always good. And when they are seeing the performances, they're engaging the artists, they're loving it, and they really feel like they're at a stage show. And the great thing about this platform, we only not just go for entertainers who are quote unquote hot, but we go for entertainers who are talented, entertainers who are seasoned, entertainers who are veteran, entertainers who are upcoming but talented,
and most importantly, entertainers who are professional and know how to be here on time.
Yes, and I must say, even though we have had
Quite
a few glitches,
yeah.
In the past, we must say for the most part, a lot of our entertainers, they do try to respect the time. How the WTS stage works, we have a sound check, and sound check is at 5, and you come in at 5 and you test out your thing, and you're working with our engineers, because when we go live, you really don't want to have any glitch, and we understand what it is. So we don't want, when you are going live, there are glitches, and people around the world are seeing you and they're seeing the glitches and the itches and them thing there. So we have the sound check, we iron out the kinks, and when you go live, we deal with it like a proper stage show. You know
the
how we do.
go. You know the thing go.
Yeah,
Yes,
come on now.
So once again, big up to the YouTubers. I mean, big up all of the peeps and lock into the channel. And of course, you don't know all the persons in the US and Canada and Europe who locked in. And, especially people who are Jamaicans as well, and the worldwide, and feel like, because of IRIE FM, I feel like I'm still a Jamaica, because I can just lock in.
And a lot of them use the IRIE platform so them can get a piece of yard.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Include everything right across the board. So there's something go. So you don't know, it's about that time where we...
And remember, you can catch us for WTS every Saturday. Courtney Mack kick things off 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. with the breakfast party.
Definitely. And then Kishima steps in at 1 to 2 p.m. It's nothing but scoopings and shellings.
And then 6:15 to 7 o'clock. Due to COVID, we're going to link up with a throwback performance, like you just heard with Zagga.
Yeah.
So you catch us next week at 6:15.
Definitely. Want to big up our sponsors, making sure all of this is possible week after week. Of course, Reggae Alley Bar and Grill, located at Tajmon Shopping Center right here in Ocho Rios.
TK Rafine, you can check them out on Facebook. You can also find them at TK Rafine on Instagram. TK Rafine _boutique on Instagram, and a new location is coming soon.
Also, Seaside Apparel, specializing in men's fashion. They're located at 14 Newland Street, Ocho Rios. And of course, check them out on Instagram at Seaside_apparel.
And big up to 19 Crimes. The intensity resides within each pour of this blend. The flavors of chocolate and cedar spice are associates in a finish that is soft, fruity, and fresh.
And once again, we do encourage you to, just make sure you follow all of the protocols, them as it relates to COVID-19.
So Peter mask up.
Yeah, man.
Pop Navana mask, but he's 6 feet away.
Yeah, so that's a good look. Remember to clean your hands often. Use soap, water, or an alcohol-based hand rub.
And maintain a safe distance from anyone who is coughing or sneezing.
Don't touch your eyes, nose, or mouth.
And cover your nose and mouth with your bent elbow or a tissue when you cough or sneeze.
Stay home if you feel unwell.
And if you have a fever, cough, and difficulty breathing, seek medical attention. Call in advance.
Follow the directions of your local health authority.
And it's day 236 since Jamaica recorded its first COVID-19 case. We have some 9,994 confirmed cases.
4,510 recoveries.
And the death toll is 206. That is really high. If you see someone, Mac, that's not following the COVID-19 protocol, do you approach them or how you deal with it?
Depending on the situation, I think I treat each case differently. But if it is that it's in a situation where I can, I've recently told somebody that they were too close,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
you made them, the 6 feet apart kind of thing, and also I've reminded persons to, wear your mask, and there's a gentleman who was stepping in a business place that I was, and I said, you're not gonna get let in, you know what I mean? And him said, him just shout right away and say, somebody totally forget and spin right around. So yeah,
a lot of times, like especially when you're exiting your vehicle to go and conduct business or just to go about your business, you realize that you have to make a U-turn because you left your mask in the car.
I'm guilty quite a few times.
Exactly. I mean, that has happened so many times.
Regular walk, go 1 2 times just for nothing.
yeah. Like, you have to get it. It's now an accessory that's a part of your daily ins and outs as you make your way around work, professional life and personal life and leisure. You just need it. For Pop now, who is getting ready to go on a date.
Yeah, Pop.
Make sure you have your mask.
Yeah, get that. And you want? Let me tell you something. No,
6 feet.
Yeah, bring all a mask for the date. That me I tell you, Pop.
Yeah, that works.
Shillings that nice mask. You know what I mean? And make sure say you have one. Something. Don't just gear so. You know what I mean? The thing sort out.
How him to give her 6 feet away.
No,
you
man.
hand it to her.
No, man, you have to make
Can't
sure.
hand it, toss
no, man,
it.
him sanitize, make sure her hands properly clean, whatever, and then him, wear whatever, and give her probably a bag that it's in and tell her to take it out.
Yeah, all right, Mark. That's a solid tip right there, Pop. Are you writing this information down, or are you retaining it?
Mark, I regularly do them things.
I mean, the strips go. You see me?
I don't want to drop Mark today, and I'm going to reserve what I have to say. But Big A is coming up
definitely.
next.
It's 7 o'clock on the eye. Of course, this has been What's the Scoop?
It was our pleasure. My name is Kishima Francis Singh, bigging up the entire team, DJ Lollipop, Peter Broadbar.
And I'm Courtney Mack. We see you next week.
I could give them a chant.